Mic test, one, two, three. We are covering the Sandy Ground Heineken race for this the August season, Anguilla Summer Festival. Just about starting. Cool, cool. You want to say something? You want to say something? You asked me to test. You want to test? Just say something.
Pleasant good afternoon to you all. This is August Sunday boat race. This is starting off the week of boat racing, and today's race is sponsored by Liberty Credit Union. So we want to again thank Liberty Credit Union for coming on board and taking care of the youths, which are taking care of hundreds of them. And I'm so proud to know that they came on board to do this. And we got a little thing to say, but I got my special comments, which I'll make. And again, thanks to Liberty Credit Union on today's August Sunday A class and B class race. So, Ralph, do me something.
Yeah, let me say a pleasant hello to everyone. Teaming up with Mr. Cool as usual to cover boat racing in Anguilla, the start of the summer festival boat racing, culminating at the end of summer festival in about a week's time. Actually, Mr. Cool said it's sponsored by the Liberty Credit Union. I'll just read very quickly a release from the credit union, which is sponsoring today's race. Liberty Cooperative Credit Union was incorporated in June 2017, got its business license in July 2017, and after recovering from the challenges of Irma, and opened their doors in July of 2018. Ever since then, have been providing Anguillian community with excellent financial services, filling the gap, and until then had been left wide open. The gaps, what we were saying, were left wide open. Liberty came in and filled the gaps. They already offer all of the traditional financial services on the island, and in a constant effort to improve those services, Liberty has recently improved their ATM services for members to have 24/7 access to their funds. Actually, we are going to split this up in pieces, Mr. Cool, so that is the introduction to it. You go back to the boat racing and you will come back to me at an appropriate time.
Again, thank you very much, Haja. That's where they're for. Now, in today's event, we got 9 boats participating. We got sorry for the break. We got in today's race we got the Sonic, we got Justice, Satellite, Real Deal, Speed and Comfort, Light and Peace, Wizard, UFO, and Bush Boys. So these are the boats which is competing for today's Liberty A-class prize. They did the B class before, but I'm not a part of the B class. I don't like B class. Not that I don't like it, but I can't do both of them. So the lady, the chair lady, she did the first half of that. So I want to thank her for doing that. Now, and leading the pack today on the far south, that looked like the Wizard. Huh?
Yeah, it's the Wizard right under the land, Cool.
Light and Peace, okay. Huh?
Wizard.
Yes,
Cool.
see, the Wizards in front. In second place, neck to neck, is the Justice and can't see the other one is look like the Sonic. Look like the Light and Peace.
Light Peace
Second,
Turkey.
with Justice third, and we got on the far end to the north is Speed and Comfort, and we got the Satellite. I know I call the Satellite name because last time I called Real Deal, I ain't calling the Satellite, I call it Real Deal, but I call it the way it is, Real Deal. So the Satellite is I'll say in fourth place, followed by Speed and Comfort, spotted by the UFO in the far south, and Sonic is in the back. So it's not too far away. The only thing is that I must say today looked like a different kettle of fish because one by about 4 boat lengths. So you got the Satellite coming up on her, and so they are in the south. We'll start a shot. Again, we start at 20. Again, we start at about 20 after 4, and we are going down to we call that again.
Quintessence. Quintessence.
Quintessence, you call that? Okay, down that area, we're going down, but west. And leading the pack is nothing but the Wizard, and she got about 3 or 4 boat lengths ahead of the Light and Peace, and we are throwing down nicely. So we're proud to learn that the Liberty Credit Union came on board and say, they told me personally, we want to do something for the youths. I said, there's no use, whichever one you call it. So I say, get a hold of her and she going to do justice. Next time I get a call from Kira, say, Mr. Cool, I spoke with the lady at Credit Union and they decide that they are doing the race. And I say, great. Why I say they're great? I want to thank the employees at the credit union because everyone knows that I got impediment in walking. So when I go there, what I do is I call. I say, Mr. Cool is downstairs. Could you send somebody to me? He said, what you want? I tell them what I want, and the next few minutes they are there. And out of all the banks, including all the banks I've been part of, have never given me that service yet. And I want to thank you. I hope you are listening because anytime you all goof up, I'm going to talk about higher. Anyway, I want to thank you all for that type of service. And as a matter of fact, we are saying that starting from the 31st, there are disabled people and anyone with any impediment can easily call upstairs and someone will come downstairs and take care of them. That is what I like to hear. Putting people first. Oh, that slogan is for another thing. But the credit union, I'm saying, is putting people first. And I want to say thank you guys for taking the initiative and doing that. So from all the employees at the credit union, I'm going to say I should be here to view this beautiful race as we flying westerly down to Four Seasons area, and then is this a double race? Is this a double lap? Yes. I spoke to my chairperson, and she said yes, it's a double lap. I'm going to get her to talk and say something anyway, because no, you're not going to do that today. I know you did a lot of things. Okay. Anyhow, she don't like to talk when me and Ralph talking. She feel down spirit. Anyway, Haj, I think that it's you and I here, and we're going to bear the burnt of this. So after you, Haji.
Okay, Mr. Cool, thank you very much. As you've been hearing, we are looking at the summer festival, Anguilla Summer Festival boat racing, which started today with the B-class boats. Now we are onto the A-class boats. We go down the hill from Blue Ridge, and a little strange there, as Mr. Gould said. Out front, even though the gap is closed, a little is the Wizard, followed by the Light and Peace, and then the Real Deal coming up quite nicely in third place. Then we have, it looks like the Satellite, and in the back we have the Speed and Comfort, the UFO, and the Sonic nearer us, and then in the far distance there would be the Bush Boys. So 9 boats taking part in today's race. No Wasp. Wasp couldn't find a team, and no Shan. Mr. Cool probably could give us a hint into his problems. I guess both of them will be going before the season is over. But with a boat carrying 32 to 36 people, that's quite a draw on our society. And you heard Mr. Cool thanking the Liberty Credit Union and saying he has an impediment. I wonder how he gets around so fluently anyway, but I think that's the job of organizations, to serve the public, and to serve the public and to serve it well. So all credit go to Liberty for looking at the people who are its shareholders and its customers. We are now up in the Long Bay Beach area. If you know the island well, right after you pass Blue Ridge and the hills of Blue Ridge, you come into the Long Bay Beach area. You're going to move from there to past the Temenos villas, quite nice villas, and then you're going to move on past Quintessence Boutique Hotel, and then on to Malihana. So I think the chair said to us that this race, $1,700 first prize, and then we are going to move in increments of 100 down for the 100 down for the next five, for the next four. Okay, yes, I've been asked to adjust the mic in relation to my mouth, and nothing has changed so far. Only that it appears to me that the distance is closing between the Wizard, the Light and Peace, and the Real Deal. There would be the Satellite, the UFO, the Bush Boys, and it appears to be the Justice is nearer to us, but those other 4 boats, they are in close contention. And in the back, and somewhere just behind the boat carrying the commentary, we have the Sonic. And as a matter of fact, there was a slight good shift in terms of starting the race today. You had a situation where you pulled, so nobody couldn't look for an advantageous position. If you're going to get an advantageous position, it had to be by pulling for it. This race will be shortened a bit. It will go the same area where the B-class boats went. That is because of the timing of the start. For 4:20, the race was scheduled to start at 3 o'clock. So welcome to the Carnival, the Anguilla Summer Festival boat racing side of activity on the island. And I will keep reminding you that today's race is sponsored kind of courtesy of Liberty Credit Union, located in the Dennis Lloyd building, just next to the NCBA in the valley. Quite a prominent business place, and the cooperatives coming very nice in terms of our business activity. And let me just say to you, running down now would be the Wizard, followed by the Light and Peace, followed by the Real Deal, followed by the Satellite. That's on the outside. So, Mr. Cool, back to you.
Thank you, Haj. You've been doing a fantastic job as usual. And I must say that in first place is the Wizard still. Catching Up Honor is a sister, the Light and Peace. In third place, from my perspective, is the Real Deal. In fourth place, next to the Real Deal, is a Satellite. Then we got in the far north, on an angle which we cannot say which is we got a Justice, the Speed and Comfort, and the Sonic is behind the Justice as it flow down. So I must say that it's like a dog eat dog race. They're just going to the foot of they're just going to the foot of Meads Bay and making that double lap. So right now you can see where the wizard has opened up another boat length on the lighting piece, and whatever wind that happened there in the you got a satellite and you got the real deal, like neck and neck coming in there. You got the UFO at the far end, and you got the Bush Boys in the second there and the far north. We got sailing alone out in the far north is none other but the Justice, and is the Speed and Comfort, and in next to her and inside of her is the Justice. We know the Justice took the first race, the last race. She won the last race, and we're going to go ahead and see what's going to happen. We know in this area coming up to Maluhana Hotel, we normally get a lull in the weather. The boats normally like come to a standstill at times, but now we are right in at the beach to the north of Maluhana, and they are flowing quite nicely. They are flowing quite nicely down as they go down to yeah.
Look behind you. No angle to behind you. You can't get him no batteries.
No. He got to go this.
No, he can't stop you. Huh? Stop you. Just a little angle. You want me to get angle be going so? Check the angle them going this way now.
They're coming north. Yeah. See where look where the boy is? They're right over there. So you gotta go more north if you can. Yeah. So they don't give you. The boy been laid for the downwind buoy. The boy been laid for the downwind wind to go around, and we are trying to catch up on that to make sure we're not going to go do anything about that. Wait a second. The boats are going to go south. The boats will go south, so we're heading down to that. Take no time as we get down. We are closing in a few minutes, in a few seconds to the down boy. Okay, very good, Captain. You good? Nice. Okay. Now, yes, good, Captain. You're going to give him all that he needs from this angle. Here are the boats. In the far north, it looks as though to me they might have a slight advantage as they come down here. And if they keep on that on that vein, you got the Justice and you got the Speed and Comfort in the far north, and the Sonic, which is in the far north, and this seems as though they will get the edge on the other boats, which was leading. So you can turn, Captain, up. You could turn your head to the east and let's see, so you could get them a northeast section. Yeah. All right, good. So this is where we're going to see. Okay, just yes. The boats are going to go to the south. Will be going south. Oh, okay. That is a lineup, boy. See where the lineup buoy is, that first one there, and the other one. Well done, Kira. I'm glad you brought it back in stock again, because the last day that was chaotic. So we glad you brought the two steaks back in steak, because I said if they continue that way, they're gonna have broken up. So now, who's gonna go around the first boy first? That's what we're gonna see, because from this angle here, first you were saying it would have been the, oh my goodness. Look at speed and at the wizard. Just get a wind over there. All the boats get look at this. They get a severe wind there, and speed and comfort, not speed and comfort. The real no, justice going to go wrong first. Yes, justice is going to go wrong first. No, but she got to go. They got to line up behind that. Once the justice go first, they got to follow her. So, oh my goodness, there you got going wrong first. Justice going wrong first. Then speed and comfort. Look at those boats from way in the south. What happened to the satellite? Wow. The hair satellite, she make it around, and on her is the Sonic. So, will the Sonic allow the satellite to go ahead of her, or what's the next boat after that there? Oh my goodness! Look at this. Look at this. Oh, light and peace. Oh my goodness.
Mighty God.
Wow.
The wizard them have to give you room. You just can't come in.
No, you can't come in.
Well, what's going to happen there? Man follow aboard, and nobody went back for him? Who? Which boat he came out of?
I believe we did.
Gee.
No. No. Stick pan. Put it back on board.
One man followed to one of the boats. I don't know whether it's out of the real deal or whether it's out of.
Real deal, they say cool.
Yeah. Anyway, going around the first boy, the racing boy now is the justice, and then under the justice is the upsetter. I mean the speed and comfort, and the speed and comfort. You got the satellite. You got the satellite. Then you got the Sonic. This is the picture from this angle. Cap, you don't have to go there. You can just keep on the inside there. I would let him just go up. Speed and comfort is going. She's really sailing there. Speed and comfort, holding a wind there by, so she's going up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, they're all headed south. Justice is under the lee of speed and comfort. So, from my perspective, I would say justice is the speed and comfort is in first place, followed by, I would say, what's going to happen now, whether we're going to see the Sonic broke back, because Sonic normally take a chance and broke back first, and whether the Sonic going to come hardly with the, yes sir.
Cool, we're going to take a break and go back to Liberty. Let me do some more of the coverage on Liberty, actually.
Yes, go
Just
right
a
ahead.
paragraph of the advertisement.
Yeah, you go right ahead.
And you got to hear this for the first time from Liberty. Liberty will now be open to the public in their downstairs office 2 Saturday mornings each month, offering their services such as regular transactions, international wires, transfers, lending products, and more. So if you're not a member yet, there's no time like the present. That is the Liberty Credit Union, major financial house on Anguilla.
Say it again there for me, please.
I said it and they were listening, and you were listening. Liberty, a major financial house in Anguilla.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we are going up. In the far north, is the light and peace. I don't know whether there was anything happening, but wow. The wind is coming out of the southeast, and we're seeing the light and peace in the far north. What's going to be interesting, whether the speed and comfort is going to broke back soon or what you're going to do, because right now, from my perspective, I'll give her the first place right now. And under that seems to be the satellite. And we see the Sonic has broken back, while the speed and comfort has really left him and gone into the land. And let's see what's going to happen as they get back.
Okay, cool. No penalties for what took place there. The turnaround
Yes.
boy. They say it was a hard draw. So
And repeat again, because I didn't hear that.
yeah, I checked with the president of the association, and she said it was simply a hard draw, no penalties for
Yes.
what happened by the.
Okay, I was talking, Mr. Hodges was talking. He said just now, what happened going around the flag with the other boats, there had been no penalty given to any other boats because there was a very hard draw, and that was very unavoidable. So, in that case, because of an accident, they would think on what's going to happen on that. So. So there we got to the land. Anybody looking at it from our camera people? That is the speed and comfort against the land. Right in front of us, right here, as we proceed, is the Sonic. And under the speed and comfort is the Wizard, and we got a UFO there too, and then we got the satellite. And I want to tell the people in here, I don't call the satellite. If you hear me call, I call it over and over. Satellite, satellite, satellite. No, because you see, you're saying the race like it is, and everybody say, you don't hear my name. Which name you want me to call when they're looking at the race from one angle and you ain't anything? But speed and comfort. We know she is in against the land. She's holding a very good wind, and we're going to back to Sand Ground. So we see what happened, and we got the Wizard under her lee, and the satellite is behind of them, and they're all going easterly. Because of the nature of time, they just decide they will have 2 laps, but they shorten the laps and just come as far as the foot of Meads Bay, and they're on the way up. So we see what happened here. Light and Peace aside, she going up to the north. She's going to hold as much as she can, and so she's going. But we got the boats on the inside, which we think is what you're going to have in there is nothing than the speed and comfort, followed by the Wizard, followed by the Bush Boys, followed by the Satellite, and just so they're flowing up. They're going up. So this is it. Now we saw the wind has now sprung up some. On the way down, it was. You can see, if I am feeling right, Captain, you can give me the speed. What's the speed? The limit? Your speed? No, how far the speed? The wind is traveling. Okay, he's going to go to me and he's going to give it to me. Well, for you at Sandy Ground, who's looking at the race, the boat in. Okay, we got the wind has sprung up to 11.3 and gusting up to 15. So that is your wind factor. That's what your wind factor is right now. So here you got in the far north is the two boats you're seeing, is the Sonic and the Lightning Piece. And the Lightning Piece, look at so she's holding her own. She's pointing directly over Sandy, and will she keep it up? And in against the land, you got the Speed and Comfort and the Wizard. So what's going to happen in there? That's left to be seen. We saw the last race where there was a partnership between the two greyhounds. One went into the land, the other went in the far north, and the next one broke and called back the next one, and we saw the rivalry began. So what's going to happen now? How from that angle there, I must say the Speed and Comfort is pointing very well. She's closer in. How will she go? And the way she's pointing over the Wizard, how they're going to go as they're flying up there right now. It's interesting to see. Pardon me? Yeah, it's interesting how the real deal get back in the dance again. You know, she's right in the middle, and she's coming up. Well, what's going to happen? Yes, sir. Yes, a real deal. Well, this looked like a one drag up above Sandy. So, Hodge, what do you think about it? Tell me.
Well, certainly, Cooley. I believe you were calling it theater, right? By my reckoning, way up in the north, we have the Sonic and the Lightning Piece. Then there's good sailing, it appears, from the Real Deal on the inner side. We also have the Wizard just over her, barely. We have the Speed and Comfort on the inside. We have the Bush Boys in the back. And nearer the land, it would be Speed and Comfort, I think I've said. So it's, according to you, one long drag towards Sandy Island, back into Sandy Ground, and then back down for the finals of it. A nice breeze blowing cool. I thought that it would have been somewhere where the captain said 15 knots, gusting 11 knots, gusting as high as 15. Still a lot of racing to go cool. And apart from the minor mishap on that hard draw by the stake, things seem to be going exceptionally well. And a boat I missed
But
earlier
I'll tell
on.
you one thing, Hodge. To me, Speed and Comfort is holding a very good wind. She's going on wind and reach there over the